withdrawal from life, self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt, so much of tiredness, laziness. We can support you, aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything. If you are interested in enlightenment, we will.
Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Satrusham Tattvamasyadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Nithyanandam, everyone. I welcome all of you today who are watching us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I welcome all of you today who are joining us for the Parashakti Akashic readings. And if you are here, it is not an accident, but an incident of the cosmos itself. An existence is trying to manifest itself through you and wants you to be here in this form. You are a conscious miracle of existence, and existence is trying to express itself through you. So welcome to this sacred spiritual experience, which is your experience of the divine. And this may be what you think as your first time in the presence of a divine cosmic being, but this is not the first time this energy has graced planet Earth. And if you're watching this now, it is not a coincidence, but a cosmic intervention in your life to make you manifest what you want. And some of you might be wondering how this is possible and how has it worked before. So you can experience these answers through the powerful cognitions as referenced from the ancient texts of Hinduism, revived by the Supreme Point of Hinduism. So now let's see, who is Devi Parashakti, the divine? Devi is the ultimate pure feminine consciousness, the cosmic mother. She is the source Shakti, and it is her cosmic womb, the Brahmanda Yoni, from which billions and billions of universes come out and go in, and is the source where the Big Bang and black holes go on and on. Parashakti is the source Shakti, source power, and source of everything, and is the main deity of the sacred feminine, and the divine consort of Bhagwan Paramashiva, who is the primordial divinity in Hinduism. And the first and foremost relationship is mother. The ability to learn and even the idea to relate starts with the mother. How to relate starts with the mother. So understand your idea to relate and your ability to relate starts with the mother. A mother is a too important factor or way to connect with what you think as life. And in the Vedic tradition, our rishis were aware that your ability to connect with the mother should be directed to the cosmos. It should inspire and awaken your higher consciousness. And connecting with life through the mother is the most sweetest, most beautiful, most easiest form to ever connect. And today, out of his extreme love and compassion, the Supreme Point of Hinduism is manifesting Devi Parashakti herself and gracing us, answering all of our questions, attending to all of our prayers, giving boons, healing us, revealing our past, present, future, delivering profound spiritual truths, and ultimately giving us the experience of Paramashivoham itself. Now let's understand what the science of Bhava Samadhi Darshan is. What exactly is the Bhava Samadhi Darshan that all of us are going to receive today? So the word Samadhi means, it has two components. Sama is oneness and Adi means source. So Samadhi means one with the source, and Bhava means attitude or aspect. So Bhava Samadhi is being one with the source through this aspect. And darshan means to have a glimpse of. So in the Vedic tradition, it is used to describe the moment when we behold a deity, an avatar, a saint, or an enlightened being, as just seeing such a being can cleanse the karmas of lifetimes and create a deep lasting transformation in the receiver, in all of you and all of us. And darshan is a powerful superconscious vibration that is present around an avatar at all times. And he simply radiates darshan just as the sun continuously radiates light. And the auspicious moment when you receive that, when you catch it, becomes the darshan, the moment of that raises you to the next level subconscious breakthrough, and which is literally like hitting a reset button on your being. And a few fundamental understandings that we have to internalize and understand about the science of Baba Samadhi Darshan is that divine cosmic beings are real and they manifest from Kailasa, the enlightened time space zone, through deities and incarnations. And the divine cosmic beings manifest through the Archavatar, the deities in temples, and through the Baba Samadhi Darshans in Nijavataras incarnations. The Baba Samadhi Darshan is also the science where the Nijavatar manifests Paramashiva, the consciousness, and it is where the formless, the being of Paramashiva, expresses through the Divya Sharira and manifests as Nijavatara, the physical form, for us to experience Paramashiva. So now all of you can see how Devi Parashakti expresses through the beings of Rajarajeshwari and manifests as Nijavatara, the physical form, to Devi Meenakshi. And the Archavatar reflects the consciousness and manifestation of the superconscious energy, but unfortunately, human beings are not mature enough to receive the higher level experiences from the Archavatar directly. And so the avatar, the physical embodied form, comes down to bridge the gap and create an experience of superconscious energies in all of us. And another important thing, amazing thing that happens during the Baba Samadhi Darshan is that the Baba Samadhi awakens your Kundalini Shakti, which is the latent potential energy in every human being. And this influx of superconscious energy visibly slows down the aging process, improves immunity to disease, as well as many other energies. And during the darshan, the whole brain comes alive, turning into a superconductor for superconscious energies that heal, empower, and transform all of our lives. And during the Baba Samadhi darshan, our neurons mirror that of the avatar. Mirroring neurons, which is a natural phenomenon in every human being, activate the process of all the observed movements or information of the avatar just by seeing. And that is, the entire body can silently and without moving receive what is happening elsewhere through a process of direct observation and experience the superconscious energy radiated by the avatar. And the Akashic readings, the readings from the cosmic archives, is not a prediction. It is beyond space where creation and destruction happen simultaneously. In the dimension of time, the past, present, and future start. But because the Akashic records are stored in the Akasha, the space dimension, there is no past, no present, and no future. So that is why what you call as happening, and yet to happen are clearly already recorded. So now let's see who is the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism.
So the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, is the reviver of Kailasa, the macrocosmic ancient enlightened Hindu civilizational nation. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is the 1000th incarnation of Paramashiva as per Hinduism and is recognized by his predecessors who are enlightened masters and adepts. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has made the science of power manifestation, yoga, and temple-based universities a lifestyle for humanity.
And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is also ordained as the 233rd Guru Mahasannidhanam of Kanchi Kailasha Sarvagnapeetham, which is the Tande Mandala Adhanam, is the incumbent emperor of Suryavamsha Sarangi Samrajyam, the present 293rd Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam of Kailasa Unnata Shyamala Pita Sarvagnapeetham, the present Mahamandaleshwar of the Mahanirvani Akada, which is the largest of its monastic order.
And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is the 1000th Acharya Mahamandaleshwar, the head for all spiritual leaders of Atal Akada, and is the present 23rd Guru Mahasannidhanam of Dharma Mukti Swarga Paramadhinam and is elected as the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism by a congregation of over 1000 Hindu leaders.
And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is also revered as a teacher of Hinduism, most viewed, read, and watched. He has authored 300 books and 10,000 articles, in 3 different languages, which are English, Tamil, and Sanskrit, and these are translated into 50 languages with over 1,000 titles. And over 20 million copies of these books and articles have been sold, read, and downloaded. And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has also given over 10,000 hours of discourses, and he has enriched 1 billion plus lives digitally, and is respected as a commentator of all sacred scriptures such as Upanishads, Bhagavad Gita, Shiva Sutras, Brahma Sutras, Yoga Sutras, Ashtavakra Gitas, Jain Sutras, and many more.
And is honored as the leader of Hinduism, the most awarded, internationally recognized Hindu leader, and is the reviver of 108 ancient Hindu sampradayas, including the Rudrakanyas, Rudras, Rishis, Rishikas, Bhairavas, Bhairavis, and the Sannyas. Establisher of the largest Hindu university, Kailasa's Nithyananda University, in the world with satellite campuses in 150 countries, and is the establisher of 1,000 plus Kailasa, the enlightenment ecosystem, and is the founder and reviver of over 100 Sarvagni Pithas, and is the collector of the largest Hindu library with over 1 million books, 1 million palm leaf scriptures, and over 20 million digital books.
And now with this, we will be getting into the next segment where we will be seeing a live demonstration of the power manifestation, which is given as a gift to humanity through the science of Diksha. So we will now be getting into the power demonstration, into the introduction and demonstration of
So the Balasans, the Nityananda Yogis, the initiated disciples of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, will now be demonstrating the powers of third eye and sharing with all the experiences and results of the extraordinary manifestation of the divine powers awakened in us through initiation, Diksha.
And in today's Bhava Samadhi Darshan, all of us will also be receiving the initiations into the powers of third eye, awakening, and various other powers with the blessings and grace of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. And we will be manifesting the following powers of third eye, which is seen with eyes blindfolded, and many other various powers. And for those of you who might be wondering where the third eye is located and how it works, the third eye is a cosmic browsing center which is located between the brows, and which upon initiation one can effortlessly through the third eye just as you would with your 2 eyes.
So what are Shaktis? In the Vedagamas, the source scriptures of Hinduism, Paramashiva reveals in elaborate detail that every human being is hardwired to be able to manifest 463 plus extraordinary Shaktis, the divine powers. Manifesting powers, Shaktis, are described as a system, method, and science for human beings to explore the various possibilities and powers and have access to various states of consciousness. Shaktis manifest from the fundamental cognition that you are a divine, you need to manifest divine, and not that you are a man and you need to reach divine.
And some of you might have heard the term Siddhis, as it is a very common term used when there's any type of extraordinary manifestation. So let's look at the difference between Shaktis and Siddhis. So Shakti is expressed from the space of enlightenment as a side effect of feeling connection with the divine and high integrity with the Guru, and are a source of enlightenment, whereas Siddhis are powers that manifest from tapas or penance for enlightenment and are on the path of enlightenment.
And a few more differences between the Shaktis and Siddhis are that Shaktis of Paramashiva manifest through ordinary human beings in an extraordinary way after initiation from the avatar and are permanent, whereas Siddhis are not permanent and may divert you from enlightenment.
And Paramashiva, the source of all these Shaktis, is the primordial divinity in Hinduism, the ultimate reality and cause, which is self-effulgent, Swam Prakasha, all-pervading, unchanging beyond time, space, form, and causality. And as the fundamental base of Avyakta, the unmanifest, and Vyakta, the manifest existence, he performs the Panchakritya, or the five cosmic acts of Shrishti, which is creation, Sthiti, which is sovereign rulership and maintenance, Samhara, which is rejuvenation, Throbhava, pulling out a delusion, and Anugraha, which is liberating grace for all living entities.
And the avatar of that Paramashiva, the source of Shaktis, the supreme pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasanidanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, as the thousandth incarnation of and the representative of Paramashiva and the reviver of Kailasa, the ancient enlightened Hindu civilizational nation, the great cosmic borderless Hindu nation, ever since the beginning of the civilization, the Sanatana Hindu Dharma has been the cradle of enlightened beings and highly advanced sciences. It was where the science of enlightenment and powers, Shaktis, was lived and taught as a lifestyle. For the first time in modern day, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is reviving these yogic sciences and transmitting it to the world at a record-breaking pace, which is never accomplished before.
And all of this knowledge and this science of our manifestation, these Shaktis, are passed down from one generation to the next through Diksha, which is initiation by enlightened gurus. And this is called the Guru Parampara, where the sciences is passed down from one generation to the next. And the Supreme Point incarnation at a very young age was trained and taught these sciences to revive the initiations and knowledge repositories for billions to manifest the science of our manifestation from the disciplines of Vedanta, Tantra, Sri Vidya, Yoga and Yoga powers, Mantra Shastra, Siddha Vidya, science of Aushadha, Bhakti Yoga, Paramashivoham, Advaita, and many such others. And you can all also see all the various enlightened masters, enlightened gurus, who have trained and taught Swamiji, the Supreme Point of Hinduism, ever since he was young.
So, how do we awaken these Shaktis, these divine powers in us? Every jnana, which is the ultimate truth, mapped into your consciousness, prajna, manifests as the possibilities and the powers of every being, which is prajnana.
And the science of our manifestation is authenticated through four aspects of evidences or pramanas. So the first is the Shastra Pramana, which are the eternal, unchangeable truths revealed in the source scriptures. And then the next is the Apta Pramana, which are the experiences and results of Aptas or authorities of Hinduism, where the Vedic rishis and scientists have time-tested and verified these sciences.
And the next is the Atma Pramana, the account of His Divine Holiness Bhagavan, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasanidanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, this millennium's avatar's personal experience of the power manifestation. And the fourth is the Pratyaksha Pramana, which is the empirical evidence from observation and scientific experimentation.
And now let's see what are the Vedas and the Agamas. So the Vedas are the ultimate superior authority for Hindus and are pure science where the ultimate truths are explained. And the Agamas are the scriptures where the applied technology and applied sciences are expanded. So the Vedas and Agamas, the Vedagamas, which is a living applied science for Hindus, is given the status of Shruti as they're directly revealed by Paramashiva, and they're the ultimate, eternal, unchangeable truths. And a reference cited from these Shastras or source scriptures is called the Shastra Pramana.
So let us now get ready to witness a very unique and exciting demonstration of this power, the power of third eye. After going through all the pramanas, the evidences for manifesting this power of third eye. So the first is the Shastra Pramana, the for the power of third eye, where we'll be seeing through the third eye. So the Shastra Pramana comes from the Vijnana Bhairvatan, Dharana 11, 34th verse. कपालान्तर्मनोऽन्यस्य तिष्ठन्मीलितलोचनः क्रमेण मनसो दार्ढ्यात् लक्षयेत् लक्ष्यमुत्तमम्. The translation is by fixing the mind on the inner space within the crown center and sitting stably without any movement, having the eyes closed in succession by that stability of the mind and inner space, through the power of the third eye, one directly sees the ultimate goal Lakshyam by having the vision beyond the sight that reveals any object or place, attaining the space of oneness with the source Paramashiva. The next is the Apta Pramana, where Krishna initiates Arjuna into this power of third eye. न तु मां शक्यसे द्रष्टुं मनेनैव स्वचक्षुषा दिव्यं ददामि ते चक्षुः पश्य मे योगमैश्वरम्. Bhagwan Krishna says to Arjuna, but you cannot see my cosmic form with these physical eyes of yours. Therefore, I grant you divine third eye vision. Behold my cosmic opulence. In the Hindu Purana Bhagavad Gita, Bhagwan Krishna initiates Arjuna into the power of third eye to behold Krishna's Vishwarupa Darshan, the vision of his cosmic form. The 11th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, which contains the description of Bhagwan Krishna's cosmic form, is completely narrated by Arjuna as he sees Bhagwan Krishna through the third eye. The next is the Atma Pramana, where Swamiji shares in Swamiji's own words the first experience that I was able to see everything around me, above me, the whole 360-degree, 10 directions below me. Everything, I realized not only I was able to see, I was able to feel, experience all of that as me. The next is the Pratyaksha Pramana, the empirical evidence from observations and scientific experimentations, where the study measures and compare metabolic cell activity of the brain in conscious and meditative states using the positron emission tomography, the PET. When doing the daily activities, it was shown that it was proven that high activity is measured in the brain where the third eye is located, whereas when in deep samadhi state, only the third eye region is active and almost 90% of the rest of the brain is at peace. The next, the Sakshi Pramana, the experience and results of the extraordinary power manifestation happening through the initiated disciples of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. This rare sacred science of third eye awakening is being made available to humanity for their ultimate enrichment and conscious evolution by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasanidanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam, as living incarnation of Paramashiva. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism embodies the bounds of time, space, and matter. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is gifting this pure Vedic science of third awakening along with many other spiritual sciences through initiation or Diksha to millions of people having been initiated by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism and are experiencing the profound results as extraordinary manifestation in their everyday life. It's a live demonstration of the Sakshi Pramana of the power of third eye with the Balasans for the Nityananda yogis initiated by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. So we have again Ma Madhura with us, who will be doing this demonstration of the Sakshi Pramana of the power of third eye. So Ma Madhura has an eye band with her, which she will be showing to all of us. So as you all can see, this eye band has a sponge attached to it, which has two openings, like a pit, into which the eyes will just go and stick. So when this eye band is tied with the strap, it will be tightened on her head and it will just stick to the eyes. And the nose will also get stuck in between the cut on the eye band. So there is no possible light that will be able to enter in through this eye band. Around Ma Madhura has a volunteer who will be helping her to put on the eye band in a secure way. So as you all can see, Ma Madhura is not putting the eye band for herself. Somebody else is putting it, so it will be secured properly. And Ma Madhura will be unmuted throughout the whole time. So you can also pay attention in here. There will be it is completely foolproof. So as you all can see, Ma Madhura, you can turn to the left, right, and show up and down. So as you all can see, there is no possible gap which is visible, and no light will be able to pass through. So now, whoever wants can comment random numbers, random sentences, any language that you wish. In any language that you wish. Any scientific term of your Ma Madhura will not know.
Okay, so the last we have a donation from Ingo Horman, and it says donation for all the sadhus, and it has 5 rupees.
As you all can see,
for your contribution, Kailasama.
Yes. So as you all can see, it is
5 euros.
Yes, it is 5 euros of donation by Ingo Horman, and it says donation for all the sadhus, just like how Paramashiva revealed to the third eye, through the third eye of Ma Madhura. So if anybody else wants, you can take a moment and comment.
Yes, you can post anything, you can comment anything you would like, either a sequence of emojis, numbers, or you can even mix both. You can mix letters, sentences, or you can even put something that doesn't even make sense. And you can even put a different language. I can draw what you write, even if I don't understand the language. So yes, we have Raj, who has put Nithyananda and a Namaskar emoji. So I think we can go back to the comments. Now we have some videos being shown of the Swarajya Shakti Samyama, and then it keeps you're scrolling up.
So anybody wants, you can comment anything.
And in the meantime, I have this book with me, which is Uncommon Answers to Common Questions.
We have more comments.
Yes, we have more comments. So we have Prabjot Gill. Aya, who has put 369, Nikola Tesla. Then we have Raj, who has put Herzlichen Glückwünsche and 2 thumbs up in yellow hands. And I guess that's some European language, maybe Spanish or French or something. And then we have Saranka Rityakaran, Manke Lalatakshananda. There is no bondage greater than one which arises from speech.
So as you all can see, it has been projected in front of you all. Exactly whatever people have been commenting is what Paramashiva has revealed through the third eye. So if anybody else also wants, you can comment anything to confirm yourself that it is exactly what you are typing and sending.
Yes, so I have this book with me. Okay, so we have Raj, who has put super, it's German language man, and 2 thumbs ups in the yellow hands.
Yes, so Ma Madhura has a book with her. She'll be opening a random page for all of you and reading a page.
Okay, so I opened a random page in front of all of you. And this is page number 60 and 61. So page 60 says, soon we will have a session on each and every chakra and how to have a better understanding about the chakras. Maturity clears the conscious portion of the mind. Meditation clears the unconscious portion. When both are cleared, you will see a tremendous transformation of the being. A tremendous flowering of the being happens in you. That is why I call this program Ananda Spurana. Spurana means flowering. The flowering of bliss is happening in our being continuously. Only we don't look inward. We don't see what is happening. Just look inward and you will find it. This Ananda Spurana, this flowering of bliss. So that is the first first 3 paras of this page before we have another question. And I think we even have another comment from, I think we can scroll up a little bit more, from Prabjot Gill, who has put Parashakti Akashic readings, 9th August 2021. Then a map, a picture of a map, a picture of a clock, and then trees, like something with nature, and something yellow is there, and then a mountain, and then the sun, and then a tornado. It looks, we can scroll back down to the comment. Yeah, and then we have, after the tornado, we have something in orange, which I'm not sure what it is. And then we have a painting palette and then a Om. We have Saranka, who has put Iwiji Guluk Zalyakid, which I'm not exactly sure which language that is, but it is a different language, or maybe a random thing. EEUWIGEGLUKZALIGHEID. And
as
then
you all
she
can
has,
see, it has been projected. It is exactly the letters that Ma Madhura had just spelled out.
yes, and she has put 3 roses and 2 party things, and then a sunflower, and she has put something in Tamil. Maybe before that you can all see the book, the page which I read, the part I read.
Yes, so as you all can see, the book, whatever Ma Madhura read, is exactly what is in this page.
Yes, so now okay, Saranka has gotten back saying yes, ma, it's Dutch, and now I'll be drawing what she has typed in Tamil. So all of you can see this is an empty page.
So as you all can see, it's an empty page.
Yeah, and now I'll be writing what Ma Saranka has given. So it's in Tamil. And then okay.
So as you all can see, Ma Saranka has put in Tamil Nithyanandam, and exactly that is what has been copied by in writing. It is also shown. She's showing the paper that she has written.
Yes, so now with this, so the last comment we have is from Ma Saranka, saying yes, Ma, it's Dutch. And do we have any more comments, Ma, which have come after that?
Nope. As of now, it is just that much.
Yes. So if anyone else would like to comment before we move to the next power. Okay, so we have Ma Saranka who has put a smiley emoji and then a party phone emoji, and then we have Prabjot Gilaya who has put wow with so many O's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41 O's. And then emoji with a cat in a box, and then emoji of funny face. I don't know exactly what that is. And then another party emoji with a face, and then a emoji with a magnifying glass, an emoji with sunglasses, and then a heart, and then Nithyanandam, and then a fire emoji with a heart, and a namaste, namaskar emoji, and then Raj who has put 3 namaskar emojis and a laughing emoji.
So as you all quickly, whatever Paramashiva revealed, and even how many ever O's is exactly what Paramashiva has revealed. So then with this, I think the volunteer can help Mamadura out of the IBAN, and we'll be entering into the next power of body scanning. So as you all can see, it is the exact same IBAN that was shown before. With this, we'll be entering into the next power, which is the power of body scanning. So now we will be manifesting the power of body scanning. In this power of body scanning, one awakens to the ability to scan illnesses, diseases, medically diagnose issues, and provide solutions through the awakened third eye. So the Shastra Pramana, the scriptural reference to manifest this power of body scanning. Swadehe jagato vapi sukshma sukshmataraani cha tatvani yani nilayam dhyatvante vyajyate para. Bhagavan Paramashiva says, cognize deeply that from the subtle to the subtlest constitutive principle of your whole body, Swadeha, or of the whole universe simultaneously consists of the essential reality. They are being absorbed in their source cause Paramashiva. By the experience of such restful awareness, one becomes complete from all thoughts in the ultimate universal divine power Paradevi. Adishakti is revealed and the supreme power manifestation happens.
And the Apta Pramana for this power is from the life of a Siddha whose name is Teriyar. And he was one of the prominent disciples of Agathya. And one day a man suffering from severe headache comes to Agathya for healing, and Agathya uses the power of body scanning and identifies the root cause of the headache. He reveals that there is a small terai, a type of frog, sitting in the person's brain, and Agathya immediately instructs Teriyar, his disciple, to perform an open head surgery and remove the frog. And after the surgery is completed successfully, the person is healed and cured of the headache, and thus he gains the name Terayar.
So, Atma Pramana, the accounts from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasanidanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam's life that has time tested and authenticated the science. On the 22nd December 2019, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, revealed how Swamiji uses the power of body scanning. Paraphrasing Swamiji's own words, only when I had the multiple compound hand fracture, I was forced to go for surgery and therefore for medical checkups related to that. At that time, they detected heavy metal quantity in my different organs. It was revealed that I had been poisoned without used diagnostic methods instead of medical facilities to study the body conditions due to the poisoning. Through body scanning, I found out what the problems, imbalances had happened and where balance has to be done. I used allopathy as a second opinion to verify my findings.
And now all of you can see the Sakshi Pramanas. You can see a few screenshots taken from social media where few of the thousands of disciples who have been initiated into these powers have shared their experience of this power of body scanning. And now we will be witnessing the live demonstration of the power of body scanning. So anyone who would like a body scan can put your comments in the YouTube comment section and we will be doing a body scan for you. So if you would like a body scanning or a healing, anything, you can put it in the comment section on the Kailasha's HDH Nithyananda YouTube channel and a body scanning for you. So yes, we have Prabjit Gilaya who is asking, can you please, there is pain under my left shoulder and there is a problem with my gums. May you please scan? Yes, Ma Pragna, you can start scanning for Prabjit Gilaya. And for body scan, yes, Ma, now I will be scanning your body. So we will be chanting the Mahavakya and starting with manifestation. Prabjit Gilaya, Ma Pragnana is scanning you, and Ma Saranka, I am scanning you. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Prabjot Gulaya, I was able to, Parameshwar revealed that due to the limit of movement of your body, you're facing pain on your back. And as you said, the shoulder pain is also because of the limited movement of your body. So I was able to see that you need to do yoga twice in a day, and that will increase the movement of your body. And the more you do the yoga and the stretches, stay for some more than 10 seconds in each posture, and you will see the body stretching. You'll feel the strength in the body, and that will help you to undergo to relieve the pain in your back and the shoulder. And I was able to see that the food that you're consuming is what is causing the problem with your gums. So I was able to see that first eat lighter food and have more liquid diet. So this will help you with healing the more of Ayurvedic diet and um, diet that is there in the Bhaga Shastras. So this is what Parameshiva had revealed for you, Prabjot Bilaya.
Yes, so Prabjot Gulai, you can get back in the comments. And Ma Saranka, for you, I was able to see, Ma, that there's a lot of dryness in your body, lots of heat getting accumulated in that body, and that heat is not allowing the food that you eat properly get digested, and that is also affecting your stomach badly because the digestion is not happening properly. So for this, I was able to see that you first have to take an oil bath at least for the next 3 days and cool down your body. Use castor oil, take oil bath, cool down your body, and a full body bath, including you can take even a head bath. Apply the castor oil on your head and take a head bath also for the next 3 days. That will help in cooling down your entire body. And on your stomach, keep like that also for the next 3 to 5 days. In the night before you sleep, keep a wet cloth on your stomach for 10 to 15 minutes. That will help in the digestion to get healed. So this is what I was able to see for you. So you can get back in the comment section.
Yes, so I was scanning Ma Celine G. She's asked for body scanning. So what Parameshwar revealed is there is a lots of excess in bile juice. I was able to see that consumption of more water will help you relieve the problem, and that is one of the major problems that I was able to see. And one more thing is that you're having a lots of knee pain. That is also due to the digestive problem that you're facing. So, consumption of water and haritaki is what Parameshiva has revealed. And Ma Ananda Parameshwari has asked from Christian Nithyanandam, someone break in place I live and work. They take money from us and internet equipment and expensive pencil with diamond from a boss, or also other wallet for few days miss. So you can come back for this power in either Venkateshwara readings or for Akashic readings, ma. This will be scanned in the Akashic records.
You can ask Ma Christine to sign up. And Ma Solangi had also asked for body scanning, and Rajaya has also asked for healing for the skin problems. This one we can scroll a little up. So Ma Pranyana, you can now scan for Ma Solangi, and I'll be scanning for Rajaya.
Yes, so I just revealed for Ma Solangi that I was able to see excess bile juice that was being formed. So the solution is to have haritaki and water, ma. And I was also able to see that you're having knee pain, a lots of knee pain that is occurring very suddenly. So the solution I was able to see for your knee pain is also digestive related, and I was able to see that the same harutaki and water consumption will help you with even your knee pain. Um, this is what Paramashiva has revealed.
Yes, and for, Rajaya, for you, I was able to see for the next 1 or 2 weeks in the water that you take bath in, you can mix little basma or turmeric. Get the basma. If you can get the basma from the nearest temple. If you don't have basma right now at your house, then you can keep some turmeric in front of the screen as you watch the darshan. Get the turmeric energized and use at least 5 pinches of the turmeric in the water that you use to take bath. And with that turmeric water, you can take bath for the next 1 or 2 weeks. That will help in healing your skin, Aya.
So, Ma Christy Jen Baran, I was able to see you have also asked Nityanandam, I would like to have a body scanning. I feel stressed because of experience of robbery. And can you please see if things also will be returned? So when I scanned for the body scanning, I was able to see that I was able to see that there is some sort of mist that is forming in your throat, ma, that is making your voice hoarse. So the solution I was able to see for that throat mist that has been formed is for you to have 1 spoon of honey with pepper mixed with the honey, at least half spoon of pepper mixed with the honey, and that will help you with the throat. And I was able to see that you are becoming mentally unstable because of the experience that you have faced. So I was able to see that the solution for that is to spend your time listening to Mahavakya and to take part in the Swaraja Samyama, which is you either listen to the Mahavakya and lessen your talking. So I was able to see the solution for your stress is to do the Swaraja Samyama, and it will help you. Naveen Kumar Somanathaya has also asked for body scanning, which my mother is already doing.
Yes, so Aya, for you, I was able to see that for the past few days, you have been putting a lot of pressure on your feet, and also overall you are getting quite stressed, and due to that you are having frequent headaches, and that is also affecting your eyes. So I was able to see that for that, if you watch satsangs, any satsang that you would like, you can watch the live programs every day. And if you're not able to do that, then at least every day watch some satsang, any satsang of Swamiji's of your choice. You can watch that satsang, and that will help you in relaxing and getting into the space of Paramashivoham, and that will also heal you completely. And you can also drink lots of hot water. This is also one more solution I was able to see. So that was for Naveen Kumar Somanatharya. Yes, and Rajaya has got back saying, thank you, Ma. I will follow the solution as per. And you will surely be healed by the grace and blessings of Paramashiva and Swamiji. And now with this, come to the conclusion of today's power manifestation segment. And we will be moving on to the further segments where we will be learning about who is Devi Parashakti and how we can receive her, and also what she has revealed for humanity. So we will be moving on to the further segments. I thank all of you for joining us today for this power manifestation segment, and please stay tuned for the further segments. And every day at 2 a.m. IST and 4 p.m. IST, we will be having the third eye body scanning and also various other powers. So you can again join us for that if you would like a body scanning. And with this, we will be moving on to the next segments. Thank you, Nithyananda.
So now we'll be understanding about the divine feminine consciousness.
Yes, so we'll be
So-
learning about Devi Parashakti and as Mapagina said about the divine feminine consciousness.
Yes. So the Dhyana Shloka of Devi Parashakti from the Lalita Sahasranamam. सिन्दूरारुणविग्रहां त्रिनयनां माणिक्यमौलिस्फुरत् तारानायकशेखरां स्मितमुखी मापीनवक्षोरुहां पानिभ्यामलिपूर्णरत्नचषकं रक्तोत्पलं बिभ्रतीं सौम्यां रत्नगतस्थरक्तचरणां ध्यायेत् परामम्बिकाम्. The translation is that the Divine Mother is to be meditated upon as shining in a vermilion red body with a triple eyes, sporting a crown of rubies studded with a crescent moon, a face all smiles, a splendid bust, one hand holding a jewel cup brimming with mead and the other twirling a red lotus.
And the next verse, which also comes from the Lalita Sahasranama, Arunam Karunam Tarangatakshim Dhritapaşankuşapuşpabanachapam Animadibiravrita Mayukaihi Rahamityeva Vibhavaye Bhavani. And the translation for this verse says, I meditate on the great empress. She is red in color and her eyes are full of compassion, and holds the noose, the goad, the bow, and the flowery arrow in her hands. She is surrounded on all sides by powers such as Anima Furis, and she is the self within me.
Devi, the ultimate pure feminine consciousness, Parashakti, is the cosmic mother. It is her cosmic womb from which billions and billions of universes come out and go in. Source, where the Big Bang and black holes go on. Parashakti, the source Shakti, source energy, source power from which all of us came, in which all of us are even now, in which all of us are going to merge.
And her extreme compassion and love, she herself is manifesting through the embodied form as the Nijavatara of the Supreme Point of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasanidanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, gracing us, answering all of our questions, attending to our prayers, giving boons, healing us, revealing our past, present, future, delivering profound spiritual truths, and ultimately giving us the experience of Paramashivoham itself.
So, in the words of Parashakti herself, raising as Omkara, expressing as Vedas and Agamas, blossomed as Rimkara, filled as Parashodasi, living in 40 triangles, the Kailasa Swamini, who is in Kailasa Sripura Chintamani, Parashodasi, sitting as part of Paramashiva Parameshwari, who rules the world, Paramashakti, Manonmani Meenakshi. As Nithyananda, I took Nijavatara here to give good boon to everyone, to bestow all goodness, Hiranyagarbha Swarupini, Brahmanda Yoni, Shami, Chandramauli, Rapala, Aparna, Uma, Parvati, Savitri, Navayavana, Samraja Lakshmi Parameshwari, Parashodasi Meenakshi. Taking the form of Nithyananda, I came here as Nijavatara with great compassion. I am blessing pleasant people. To do good to all of you, I took the form of Nithyananda and came down as Nijavatara.
And again, in the words of Devi Parashakti herself, She beautifully says, raising in Omkara, blossoming as Shiva, Shiva, manifesting as source of existence, powers of existence, expression of existence, from the oneness of Om, blossoming into two as Prakriti and Purusha, blossoming as three Shaktis, Icha, Kriya, and Jnana, growing as four Vedas, expanding as five Panchabhutas, beyond six chakras, filled as Gotras of seven Rishis, expanding as eight directions, existing as nine Grahas, blossoming as 10 Indriyas, being as 11 Rudras, creating all the worlds, bringing life to tell and make truth blossom and to do good. Parashodasi, Meenakshi, in the form of Nithyananda, I came to bless every one of you.
How to receive Devi Parashakti? Literally, you're seeing Paramashivan Parashakti at the moment. She is there in your screen. So always receive her very traditionally. Keep 2 betel leaves, 1 banana, 1 betel nut, and 1 coin in front of the screen. Watch Devi. Coin is considered as a traditional Lakshana in Hindu tradition. It can be to the lowest value. In India, it can even be just 1 paise. And in USA, it can be a cent. Even I'm not trying to monetize. Keep even 1 cent, it is okay. So for 100 days, if you have darshan, it will add up to $1. In India, even 1 paise is okay.
And you can offer that to Devi Parashakti. And once the darshan is over, you can do namaskar and eat the banana, the betel leaf, and betel nut, taking it as prasadam immediately. And the coins that you collect, you can send it to the LA temple for the further procedures. And this betel leaf and betel nut, all of you might be wondering how it may benefit you. Swamiji says it may look too small, but in a few days, you will see how much it adds to your sentiment that really she is there. You will not take the Devi Darshan for granted. Rituals will break your monotonous unconscious mentality and lifestyle and remind you to raise you to powerful cognitions and to break your unconscious behavior.
So you can organize your banana, 3 betel leaves or a few betel leaves, along with a coin and a betel nut on top of a plate. You can also add other stuff like vastram, which is a sacred cloth, a coconut, flowers. The main things that are needed for a tambulam plate is the betel leaf, betel nut, banana, and some money, anything. And you can offer this to Devi Parashakti, and after the offering, you can consume the banana and the betel leaves and collect the dakshina.
Yes, and with this, we come to the conclusion of this segment, and we will be moving on to the further segments where we will be learning about what Devi Parashakti has revealed for humanity and how important it is for all of us to follow. And we will also be learning what offerings we can make to Devi Parashakti. So please stay tuned, and we'll be back after a really short break.
What I mean by the word e-Kailasa, listen intensely. Enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself, in your own home, wherever you are. If you cannot come to Kailasa, it's okay. Kailasa can come to you. Kailasa coming to you is e-Kailasa. I will revive Hinduism. I am a Hindu revivalist, not by any revolution, but by evolution. And setting model community. Kailasas, enlightenment ecosystems, Sarvanya Peethas all over the world.
Nithyanandam, welcome back, dear viewers. Now we will be entering into the next part of the segment where we will be understanding some of the revelations made by Devi Parashakti for humanity and what humanity has been undergoing during this pandemic. Let us enter into this segment. Out of his extreme compassion and love, the supreme concept of Hinduism has been manifesting Devi Parashakti herself and gracing us, answering all of our questions, attending to our prayers, giving boons, healing us, revealing our past, present, and future, delivering profound spiritual truths, and ultimately giving us the experience of Paramashivoham itself. So today, let us see what Devi Parashakti has revealed about immunity and COVID-19. So let us first understand what is happening in the world today, right now. We all know that we are still in the midst of a global pandemic with millions of people who have been infected. Over 186 million people have been confirmed to be infected with COVID-19, and over 4 million people have died over the course of the past 1.5 years due to this pandemic. And the worst affected countries are the United States, India, and Brazil. So let us hear Devi Parashakti's revelations directly on the 18th of June, 2021.
Still, you are all not realizing the power of my words when I say Corona is very much out there with the support of decision makers, rulers, people who are supposed to protect all of you. Due to their irresponsibility, it is there and getting more and more strengthened. It is becoming more and more stronger in multiple forms. And all the other diseases which are waiting to attack human bodies, because Corona has made the immunity strength weak in human bodies. Human bodies have lost the strength of immunity power. The multi-layer after effects and side effects of this pralaya in political situations, economical situations, social situations, mental situations, in every level. Cannot be described. Wait. This year, focus on keeping yourself alive.
We can move to the next slide, please. So let us reiterate Devi Parashakti's revelations on the 18th of June, 2021. Still, you are not realizing the power of my words. When I say Corona is very much out there, with the support of decision makers, rulers, people who are supposed to protect all of you, due to their irresponsibility, it is there and getting more and more strengthened. It is becoming more and more stronger in multiple forms, and all other diseases which are waiting to attack human bodies because Corona has made the immunity. Human bodies have lost the strength of immunity power. All the multi-layer after effects and side effects of this pralaya in political situations, economic situations, social situations, mental situations, in every level cannot be described. Wait, this year, focus on keeping yourself alive. So we will focus on three main revelations made by Devi Parashakti. The first is that Corona has made the immunity strength weak in human bodies. So let us analyze this revelation and understand how it has been manifesting in our reality. So Devi revealed on 18th of June 2021, Corona has made the immunity strength weak in human bodies. Human bodies have lost the strength of immunity. And recent research published in Science Daily has revealed that a coronavirus infection actually alters the biomechanical properties of red and white blood cells. In some cases, for months, a possible explanation for long COVID. And this was published on June 29, 2021. And just as Devi revealed, coronavirus actually changes how your body responds and how your actual immunity strength. And here, the research is showing exactly that. And the article continues on, COVID-19 significantly changes the size and stiffness of red and white blood cells, sometimes over months. And these results may help to explain why some affected people continue to complain of symptoms long after an infection of COVID-19. And this again is termed long COVID. So many people are experiencing symptoms like shortness of breath, fatigue, and body pains long after their initial infection. This could be even months after they were initially infected and even recovered. So these symptoms could be due to how the body actually changes, how your cells actually change. And just as Devi revealed, when your cells have actually changed, this does affect your immune strength. And let us understand how Corona actually affects the body. In this article published by the Academy of Medical Sciences, it says that the way that the body defends against a virus is to neutralize it. However, an article by Forbes explains that Corona suppresses the immune system by disrupting the actions of the body's immune cells. And this immunosuppression allows for the 2-week incubation period, which gives Corona enough time to attack the body. And the typical timeline for someone infected with COVID-19 is it usually lasts about 2 weeks, and the first 5 days are the incubation period. And during this time, then after that is the prodromal period, between 5 to 10 days, and between 10 to 15 days is the usual onset of acute infection, which is when many people end up in the ICU. After this, many people are able to recover from their infection. However, many times they are continue to experience very severe infection, which can last for weeks, and sometimes the symptoms can even last months. And let us understand COVID-19 in perspective of other deadly diseases that humanity has battled in the past. We can see that COVID-19 is highlighted in red, and we can see HIV, the virus, which the virus HIV is on the far left side and has affected over 35 million people, has taken the lives of over 35 million people over the course of 40 years. However, Corona has only been around for the past 1.5 years, but we have seen that it has taken over 4 million lives, and the numbers continue to be on the rise. So we can very clearly see that the COVID-19 pandemic is very much one of the worst pandemics that humanity has ever faced, even in comparison with the HIV pandemic. And further studies done by the University of Oxford found that cells are profoundly impaired after recovering from COVID-19. And the British Society for Immunology has also claimed that the effects of COVID are far beyond respiratory health. It also affects our cardiovascular and renal system. So just as Devi revealed, COVID-19 actually does affect the immune system and other multiple organ systems, just as Devi has revealed. And in a recent article published, it states that the exposure to the disease, COVID-19, causes symptoms in multiple organ systems across the body and is not limited to only the lungs and respiratory system, as was originally thought. In addition, people are reporting that chronic symptoms such as fatigue and shortness of breath have lasted for months and right after the original infection. And the name given to those suffering from COVID-like symptoms past is called long COVID, and long COVID can affect the lungs, the cardiovascular system, the circulatory system, and it can also cause fatigue and inflammation. And as we have learned from Devi Parashakti, that it can also affect the immune system. And here we have an example of how the lungs can be affected in someone who has suffered from COVID-19. On the left side, you can see the healthy lungs, and you can see on the right side, COVID-scarred lungs, and you can see the dark spots where the scars have formed. And even after contracting COVID-19, your immune system remains weakened and you are much more susceptible to other diseases. And it was reported in the CDC that symptoms that can last weeks or months after first being infected with COVID-19, and it can affect multiple organ systems in the body, including the heart, the lungs, the kidney, the respiratory system, the skin, and other brain functions. So let us look at the third revelation, the second revelation made by Devi Parashakti. All other diseases which are waiting to attack human bodies are attacking the human body after the immunity strength has been weakened in human bodies. And as we have all heard, the black fungus, white fungus, and other fungal diseases have been sweeping the nation in India and have been primarily affecting patients who have recovered from COVID-19. And in one article, it has reported that over 9,000 cases of this rare infection have been reported. And in another, it has reported that over 4,500 patients are, of 5,400 patients are COVID recovered patients. And these people, after recovering from COVID-19, have been affected by these fungal diseases. And as we have heard, the fungal diseases primarily attack COVID-19 patients and people who have recovered from COVID-19, because after recovering from the disease and during the disease, you have a weakened immunity, and it makes you much more susceptible to these other infections. And this is exactly what we're seeing, and this is exactly as Devi Parashakti has revealed. And here are some of the photos of people who've been devastated by the COVID-19 pandemic and who have also been infected with black fungus and the other fungal diseases. And the last revelation that we will look at today is how corona has become multiple forms. And as we have all heard, there have been many variants of COVID-19 that have been sweeping the globe. And this includes the India variant, the Brazil variant, the South African variant, and the UK variant. And of course, the variant coming out of India is known as the Delta variant, which has been a very serious cause for concern for many nations and is the primary cause for lockdown in many nations in this second wave. And of course, the main reason for the lockdown within India during the second wave. And here are the different variants and the countries which they have emerged out of. The Alpha variant, which has emerged out of UK, the Beta variant, which has emerged out of South Africa, the Gamma variant, which has emerged out of Brazil, and the Delta variant, which has emerged out of India. And generally, viruses mutate, but in the case of COVID, we have seen that they are becoming more dominant, and we are seeing how this has played a significant role in our ongoing pandemic, how